Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing.
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do,
No,
or we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
That change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
Well, at least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside. Excuse me, it's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me? Good luck with that, pal. Is anyone here? Hello?
It's good when I'm in trouble. It's good when I'm in trouble. It's good when I'm in trouble. And it's good enough for me.
Shit. Wait a minute, that card. What in the world is... Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair. So what the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need
Exit out of this place.
Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, but not accept the 3 golden gifts of the founders, is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
It's either this or turn around and get back on that rocket. His hand. Might as well get it over with.
Come and be cleansed.
Hey.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curve and wipe away the debt.
What do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
So? That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
A sword of gold, so that
I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Above all other nations.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels.
Of virtue, a rebel
Watch
against
over me.
By the sword
And the scroll.
and the key.
Only Providence.
and merit.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
Here between 9 a.m. and 11. It's got a waterfall and everything. Just missed it. I bet we could have something arranged.
Morning. Good to see you.
Transcript of the Prophet's recent address to you, the Colombian people, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock. Our beloved
Light does not matter to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for
Saltonstall's all right. It says he's for faith, family, and fatherland. Who could be against all that?
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, "Why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. and she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, Prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
And so our prophet led the people away from the Sodom below, up into the city, where they created an even more perfect union. But it was the miracle child, the lamb, that is the future of our city. For the prophet has said that she in the tower will lead the Sodom below into righteousness.
All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword. He's the scroll. Never forget the meaning.
Cloudless skies, warm
Honor
temperatures,
system, eh?
and light variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia. And now, back to the music.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Attention.
Oh, don't turn into some faint and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess. What the?
If I told you a man could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air, would you believe me? Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir, no, ma'am. Those are biggers I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the vigor? One swig, and feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked, personally asked Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city. If I told you a man could shoot lightning from his fingers now, would you believe me? If I told you...
All of them feeling blue.
A 1-ton stallion straight into the air. Would you believe me?
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast. Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Number 2! Woo! He's on a roll! And that's 3! We have a winner! Here you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
Those dirty mocks are at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies and dissent? Good man. Now take aim and blast those evil mocks out of the sky. Hit enough and I'll get you a prize. Pieces. Oh, this fella knows his stuff. Let them get through. God. Almost there. Keep it up. Won't be any box left when you're box left when you're done. Never seen shooting like that. You earned this.
Now available to all citizens of Columbia.
dogs, Alexander hot dogs. Columbia's finest.
Hear your voice from the past in the present. Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down?
He's the amazing handyman. Only in our fair city will you see such amazing feats of technological prowess.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You will bend any machine to your will.
Give me one of those.
With just a whisper, they're all ears.
Press to turn machines into allies.
What the hell was that?
I bet he could lift that entire booth over his head.
Strength isn't everything.
Oh, what do you know?
4 flavors. That many? What's wrong with your
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in the storm?
I have a weakness for this ice cream business.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads?
Or tails.
Heads.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
Drop the children from the sky. When the young ones receive children to their grave. Never back up, never lie, or he'll drop you from the sky. Look at that one. He looks lost.
He looks just fine to me.
Walking scandal.
My role model? Or Lady Comstock, of course.
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
They got any openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance. Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop rambling and stop gambling. Quit staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and your family. And sit down by the fireside bright.
We'll see about that. I'm feeling right.
You always got
Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Splendid!
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Over here! He's the winner!
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First row!
Please don't do this.
It was me. It was all me. Please. Please. No. Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
Let her go, please. I'm the one you want.
Oh, looks like we've got a shy one here.
I got something for you,
We've got to do something. Wait!
It's him.
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys! Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's got to lead our lives astray!
Come on now. Come on. Disconnect. Disconnect.
Move into cover! Stop him!
This way. Cover the gate. Circle around.
I told you, Comstock. You still... Paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Victim's kiss. Well, you only live once.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
That wasn't no sample.
Drive him into the open!
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
You'll find that hand...
between life and death. Surprising.
Surprising that it worked.
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's
You missed.
Come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point. You'll find the going tough enough without squandering your friends.
Or your ammunition.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
If I could hook onto them with this skyhook.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.